See what I mean? Perfectly lighted. It was lit perfectly. I don't know about perfectly, but it was lit.
Rigmore! Mom!
And they're supposed to be hugging.
Ingol informed us of Leowin's defeat. There seems to be some confusion regarding the outcome of the, yes, the war.
We went to parley at the Emperor's request. The Emperor, attacked Dragonborn. By the gods, what happened?
He's
I
dead.
think it's plainly obvious. I take it things didn't end well for him.
Dragonborn is now the Emperor of Cyrodiil and the Empire.
My word.
Your most imperial, royal majesty.
There will be a coronation after the interim phase, so Blackwell can make the necessary arrangements for the coronation. Come on, let's all sit down.
Forgive me, your majesty, as this has come as a bit of a shock.
You got that right.
Indeed. But what about you, my lady?
I am the new High Queen of Cyrodiil. Seems there was something in that prophecy after all, Friathoff. Bruma is to become a royal city, so nothing would need change here, apart from my name.
Change your name, child? What do you mean?
Blackwell wants me to change my name to Rigmore Mead before the coronation.
Might I make one small suggestion? As you know, Carice and myself have always worked tirelessly to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold.
Your point?
Morgan, as you know, was the first child of Titus Mead the First. You could respect her memory of that by assuming the name of Rigmore Morgan Mead. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Don't you think?
Thanks, Malsam. You know, I really like that.
But what I don't understand is, how is all of this going to work out? If Rigmore is the High Queen of Cyrodiil, then your majesty must not only be the Emperor, but also the High King.
What of the prophecy, my child? Are you?
Mom, we need to talk.
Rigmore? What is it? Is there something wrong?
In private.
What happened, your majesty? And what about Morag?
We defeated Morag Sethius at Table Mountain with the help of the Thalmor.
And my mistress?
The destruction of the Soul Gem caused a rift, and Molag Bal entered into
My
Nagassel.
word.
I summoned Boethia with the Eye, and we fought and thwarted Molag and his minions together.
The Dragonborn and Boethia versus Molag Bal and his minions. Who would ever conceive of such an epic event? What then, Majesty? I take it you went straight after Leowen?
Technically, I was dead for a couple days, but yeah.
It wasn't as easy as that, but yes, pretty much.
But you mentioned the Thalmor.
Apparently they were sent by the Elder Council and other dignitaries, led by Count Camillus.
I know of him. Of course, I haven't been back to the Isles for many years, but the family is well known. Lelandril, I think. Yes, that's where his family hail from. Very well respected.
What about the red diamond? Did you pick it up?
The diamond.
What red diamond?
Jonte was telling us about... Oh,
Ah, yes. Apparently the destruction of the Bridge of Sighs would ultimately cause it to collapse in upon itself. Didn't Sefri tell you that would occur if the Soul Gem reached its zenith?
He only mentioned it could cause a rift. He never mentioned about a diamond.
If the Soul Gem were allowed to reach its zenith, destroying itself, it would indeed have caused a rift. But also, it would have left behind a black diamond. If it had, an amulet of kings made of it would have been able to reverse the sacrifice of Martin's septum, not only allowing Daedra to pass into the mortal world along with Cold Harbor, but also to banish the gods. Thankfully, you destroyed it in time, but instead of leaving a black diamond, it would have left a red diamond in its place.
So that's what Morag was hinting about. What would happen now if...
An amulet of kings made with a red diamond? We're not entirely sure.
only the Chosen One could wear it. Whether the diamond was black or red makes no difference. But we can assume it could be used to relight the dragon fires, and it could result in many outcomes.
Such as?
Banish both the Divines and Daedra from meddling in the affairs of mortals completely. Possibly it could equalize the influence of them, but at a reduced amount, strengthening the sacrifice of Martin's septum. It would, of course, be useless without the fulfillment of the prophecy. And we talked about that before, Majesty.
Rigmor is with child.
By the gods! Majesty!
Well, that's all rather inconvenient. What happens next?
Paris is just there, absorbing all the fucking information. Look at it.
Inconvenient. We had planned to get married and have a family. It's what we both wanted.
I could just imagine her, Carice, running into the room, open the doors, bam! She's just watching Rigmor, eyes open wide. The look she look good give Rigmor would literally translate to bitch. And then she go out to either start blurting out information, or she'll keep it on her wraps because mom's there, you know what I'm saying?
I am going to ask Sigun for her blessing to marry Rigmor.
Of course, that would put everything in order and make things right.
I guess, yeah.
No one need know Lady Rigmor is pregnant before the wedding. We keep this to ourselves. Majesty, does Lady Rigmor know what fate awaits her?
Yes, Freithof, she knows. But I don't want to talk about this right now.
Dragonborn, I'm going to the cathedral to gather my thoughts for a little while. Maybe, I don't know, find some solace. When you're done here, would you come get me?
Of course I won't be long.
Okay.
Poor girl. So, Master Freofoff, what fate awaits her? Please do share.
Majesty?
No mortal woman has ever given birth to a dragon child and lived.
Well, no wonder the poor girl needs to find solace.
But I have the ear of the gods, and they have assured us not to worry.
What? How?
It's a long story, Freitov. Maybe some other time.
Of course. Forgive me. It must be a trying time for both of you.
Majesty, let us hope the gods keep their word, for all our sakes. And in the meantime, I'll send that ruffian, that scoundrel, that rapscallion Jimmy Tenfingers to search Nagacel for the diamond. It should still be there, unless...
Unless what?
Unless, of course, someone else knew in advance what would occur. But for the present, perhaps it would be best to speak to Sigrun to alleviate any concerns about the future she might have.
That's what I intended to do right now.
Majesty?
I help my mother Arab with the hunt. We bring much meat and skins to the stronghold.
No fucking clue what you're doing here. But... okay.
Come, Dragonborn. Is there something wrong?
And she's sitting there, fully knowing what the fuck is about to happen right now. It's like Harry's just no dog, you know? She's there around, soaking up all the fucking information. Like a sponge.
Well met.
Sigun, there's something I need to speak to you about. Something important.
I'll leave you both alone and wait outside in the hallway.
Please take a seat. What is it? Something the matter? Now, what is it, Dragonborn? Please continue. Well met.
It's about Rigmor and I. We have always been close, more so recently, and
I've noticed how Rigmor looks at you, follows you around like a lost little puppy. I have only ever wanted the best for her, and because of you, we can all live normal, happy lives. Don't be afraid to ask.
It would be an honor if you were to give us your blessing, Sigun, so we can be married.
You are, and always will be, part of our family. Of course, you both have my blessing.
Thank you, Sigun.
This is so exciting! Have you both decided where you'll get married? I know of a small chapel.
No chance of that. Rigmor wants the wedding here in Bruma at the cathedral.
That's so lovely! We can hold the banquet and celebrations afterward here at the castle.
I have quite a lot of preparing to do. It must be perfect, or I'm done for.
It's such a pity Ragnar isn't here to give her away. He would be so very proud of you both.
That's one of the only things that bothers me.
Don't worry, leave that to me. Now go. Make sure you choose the right dress. The best place is at the Imperial City. She will also need a veil and tiara.
Who is to be your man of honor?
I haven't decided yet.
Please don't invite that obnoxious elf.
Don't worry, Sigun. I can assure you, if he does come to the wedding, he will be on his best behavior.
Then go, with my blessing, and prepare for the big day.
Thank you, Sigun. This means so much to me.
Farewell, Dragonborn.
Majesty, is there anything I can do to help?
Thank you, Ceres, but I think I've got this.
Please, let me help. I know exactly the dress she would want to wear at the ceremony. I have to travel to the Imperial City to speak to Blackwell, and to pick up some items for my father.
Speak to Blackwell.
Lady Rigmor has appointed me her lady-in-waiting. Once she moves to the palace, I need to arrange my new quarters. I could pick up the dress. That would save you time.
Thank you, Ceres. That would be of great help.
Do you have a ring in mind?
Not as yet, did her Lady Sigun, does she?
Know about the child? Yes, they talked about it. I think Lady Sigun's fears for her and the child would now have been made a lot less stressful. Now you have honoured her with her blessing. Lady Sigun might not show it, but with all that's happened lately, it has taken its toll on her.
Take good care of her, Ceres, and reassure her everything will be all right.
I will. Did Rigmor tell you she was going to try and find solace at the cathedral?
Yes, I am on my way there now.
How about you, Majesty? Are you coping all right with all that's happened recently?
I don't really think I have much say in whether I can or cannot cope.
My apologies. I didn't mean to offend.
Ceres, thank you for your concern and your offer to help. If anything comes up, you'll be the first to know.
Majesty.
So can I marry Karis? Not the Dragonborn, I mean like me. Bro, she asked me how I cope. Who the fuck asks me that? Nobody. I can see the wedding and everything already.
Hey, Dragonborn. What took you so long?
Rigmor, are you okay?
I was just thinking about, you know, how we ended up here. It's strange. Because all that we just went through, it just seems like... I don't know, a long time ago. I came here because it might help stop the thoughts in my head. I'm just racing around and around. But it just keeps going on and on, like all this noise. And it won't stop, Dragonborn. It won't stop.
Do you want to talk about it?
It's not like you haven't probably got the same thing happening to you too, right? And here I am, going on as if I'm the only one in the world with some kind of divine burden.
Rigmor, we share the same burden.
I came here because I thought if I prayed, if I asked for mercy, then maybe the gods might let me live.
Rigmor, we talked about this, that we must trust the gods.
Yeah, I know. Dragonborn, I don't want to die.
Hey, you're not going to die. Everything is going to be okay.
Okay. Well, shall we ask them? I mean, we're all here, right? Hey! Yes, you! Gods! Here I am, your chosen queen, Rigmor Morganmead, High Queen of Cyrodiil. Here I am, right here, so don't be shy. I dare you to show your faces here. What are you afraid of? Why won't you show yourselves? Haven't you taken enough? My childhood, my future, and now you want to take my life? I want to live. I won't let you take my baby. I won't let you mess up her life like you did mine. She never asked for any of this. Come on! Come on, you cowards! Where are you hiding? Are you afraid of me? I only wanted to live a normal life. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Yes. I'm sorry. What? I understand. I can? But I'm scared. Yes. I understand.
You switch up a tone real fast. I mean, shit, I would too.
I love him. I think I already knew that. I'll try. I will. I promise. It's all right, Dragonborn. Everything is going to be all right.
That's what I've been saying. I don't like the way that that thing looks on my forehead, so I'll just wear my hood.
What did you see, Rigmor? Was it the priest?
No, What?
Did the Divines just speak to you?
I can't explain it.
Rigmor, what just happened?
I was filled with a sense of overwhelming love. And that everything was going to be all right. And not to worry. But there was also something else. I could feel sorrow. No, remorse. I felt a deep sadness, Dragonborn.
I'm here for you.
Dragonborn, I love you.
Rigmor, would you give me the honor of becoming my wife?
Yes. Yes, of course. Have you spoken to my mother?
Yes, she has given us her blessing.
You know I want a white wedding, right? Here, in this cathedral.
Yes, don't worry, I will have everything arranged.
Yeah, well, I will need time to choose a dress.
Isn't it customary for the partner to choose the dress?
Are you kidding? Dragonborn, if I'm going to get married, it has to be done right. No, it has to be perfect.
Maybe Ceres might help.
Duh! Oh, I am so looking forward to the ring. You do have an idea for the ring, right?
Yeah, no sweat.
Yeah, no sweat.
Have you heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby-encrusted ring of the lost Ayleid princess Pilvi Hanesh?
For what?
What?
Dragonborn. Don't tell me you haven't heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby-encrusted ring of the lost Ayleid princess Pilvi Hanesh.
Ah, yes, of course.
This is going to be the best wedding ever. I am so excited. You know I love you more than anything, right?
Are you bribing me right now? Fuck.
It's so good to see you happy.
So, who's going to be your second?
Second?
You know, weddings and ceremonies usually require either a best man or woman or person of honor, that sort of thing.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you do know that now that you've proposed, we can't see each other, right? Until the wedding day?
Huh?
You're kidding, right?
Uh-uh.
No problem. Come here. Give us a kiss.
Nuh-uh. None of that. I have a lot of organizing to do. Well, actually, you have a lot of organizing to do. When you have everything ready and arranged, send your best man to talk to Carice. Bye!
Well, fuck.
Word is spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished. You have truly saved us all.
What is it, Freithof? Is there a problem?
Court Advisor Malisum and I have been trying to locate Jimmy Tenfingers, but he is nowhere to be found. We would send Captain Grimbold, but he's feeling under the weather.
Send Grimbold where?
To Nagasel. The diamond?
Ah, Majesty, it seems we have found ourselves in the most unfortunate situation. We can't seem to locate that scallywag, Jimmy.
Jimmy Tenfingers.
Ah, yes, thank you, Master Freofoff. Yes, him. Anywhere, really. We thought you might have an idea on how to proceed.
I'll go.
Yeah, come on.
Majesty, we could not allow it. You are far too important a person to risk yourself where bottom crawlers may be lurking. Speaking of which, we could send Sefri. He enjoys traveling to far-flung, desolate corners of Tamriel, rubbing shoulders with scurrilous vermin. And he's been there before as well, so he knows his way around a little bit, you know. And he's been there before.
Melisum, no one has the authority to allow me to do anything. Like I told you, I'll go.
Well, that settles it then. Please excuse me, a warm fire and a plate of hot food are calling, and my bones are not suited to being out in the cold for too long. Majesty?
Sethri is in Skyrim as far as I know. But if your majesty needs anything else?
Freithof, have you heard of Pilvi Hinish?
Aha, that's quite a story to tell. Please, may I suggest we find a nice warm corner inside the Tap and Tack?